right, Daniel Bacchus withdrawing fluid from a vial video. All right, so you see we have our IV piggyback, vial, needle, syringe, and alcohol swabs. All right, so I'm going to start by uncapping the vial, take the cap off, dispose of it in the trash, set it down, clean the top of the vial with an alcohol swab. Got the alcohol swab, dispose of the trash. Clean the top of the vial with the alcohol swab. 2 swipes towards me. 1, 2. Dispose of that alcohol swab. Open up another alcohol swab and clean the top of the injection port on the IV piggyback. 1, 2. 2 swipes towards me. Set the swab down on the top of the hood surface. All right, now I'm going to aseptically open the syringe package. Aseptically open it, remove it, dispose of the wrapper in the trash, or in the trash pile. Hold it like the cigarette, and then I'm going to actually turn it, invert the tip of the syringe towards first air. Now I'm going to open up my needle, aseptically open up the package, grab my needle. I'm going to hook it, attach it, dispose of the plastic, attach it, nice and firm. All right, now I need to draw up. I'm going to uncap it, set the cap on the alcohol swab, and now I need to draw up air. And I think we were withdrawing 9 to 10 milliliters, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out 10 milliliters of air. All right, taking the needle and the syringe, I'm going to stick it at the top of the rubber stopper. We're going to go halfway first, bevel halfway in, and then straight down. And now I'm going to do the peace sign. I'm going to grab the vial and grab it with my turn it, bringing the camera down. All right, and as you can see, not interrupting first air on the syringe or the needle. I see my window, and now I'm going to inject the air just slowly with the L method. Milk it in, crush it in there. Making sure not to touch the plunger of the syringe. I want to pull about 10 milliliters out. That's probably all the fluid in this little vial. All right. And now I need to get the bubbles out and tap it. And check for bubbles. And invert it. Got some bubbles on the top. I'm going to tap them out. I think I got most of them out. Gonna put in about, so I want 9 milliliters, so I'm gonna inject a little bit of fluid back in the syringe. Got most of the bubbles out, just little bitty ones in there. All right. Now I'm going to invert Bring it down, bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn it at an angle. Withdraw it. Discard the vial in the sharps container. Alright, and now I'm going to take my IV piggyback. I'm going to inject it into the port. Straight down. I'm going to milk it or inject it in the L into the IV bag. Set the IV bag down. Now we're going to use the scooping method to recap the needle. Recap the needle, disposed of it in the sharps container. Alright, now I'm going to grab the IV bag and hold it up to the light. And I'm checking for contaminants or particles, any discoloring, cloudiness, any crystals and the like. I don't see any. I'm going to kind of mix it up and mix it up. Kind of don't shake it, just kind of maybe stir it a little bit. Up and down, squeeze it a little bit. Again, check again. Air bubbles floating up, and if there's particles, they're going to flow down. Air bubbles are going to go up. I don't see any, so I'm going to put my label on it. Label here. Going to put the label on it. Set it aside for the pharmacist to inspect. Going to draw up 9 milliliters of air. This is showing the pharmacist that that's how much medication I drew up and injected into the IV piggyback bag. Thank you. Done.